I'm here today to talk about how AI is available for everyone, really, whether you're a user or a developer or a data scientist. So just having the opportunity just to really show to a lot of people who don't realise that AI can be used by them as a business user. It's good to be able to share that information with them. Got some really, really good questions. It was also good as well because it helped me to realise how many people don't know what we do at Microsoft. Because there were a couple of questions that were asked and only 3 or 4 hands went up, which means we have to work harder to spread the word about what we do, really. If you define achievement as being the basis of technological breakthroughs, I think the fact that we push for intelligent edge, where you've got the AI on the edge instead of the cloud, we are very much from a technology perspective really pushing that forward, and we have a number of customers that make a lot of use of the fact that they become disconnected from the cloud. Maybe it's a ship in a certain part of an ocean and they need that technology to be there and working, and they're not connected because it's just so remote. Then having that intelligence at the edge on the ship is really where it works well, and that's touching. I think you're going to start to realise in the next few years how important that becomes, especially in the mode of transportation. So if you're talking about achievement in technology, it's that. If you're talking about achievements in AI and inclusivity, it's got to be the Seeing AI app. That's been a massive success, helping the visually impaired to make sense of the world around them through an app that can read to them menus, use our computer vision capabilities to describe the surrounding area around them. I think that's a massive success as well. So yeah, it depends on what your definition of success is, but I think I could cite a lot of examples of where we've been successful and not many people know about it. But at Microsoft, we're really clear that the AI is not about replacing the human. It shouldn't in any way negate the value that we as humans bring to the table, right? So fundamentally, from a Microsoft perspective, we don't want AI to take over the need. You're always going to have some element at this stage of human intervention of some point. Even with cars at the moment, you need to be mindful that you are still the driver. At the end of the day, the whole point of AI is should enable people in any walk of life. So if it's the Seeing AI app, right, that enables someone with visual impairment to make life easier for them. It's augmenting human capability rather than replacing it. So what I would say to people is that what AI is going to do is not replace a human, but it's just going to open up new opportunities, right? But that's no different to what the internet did, 20 odd years ago. It just came up with new opportunities. I mean, who'd have thought, back in 1991, we'd ever think about having social media, let alone, this is before the days of MySpace and stuff like that. And just as roles have evolved back in those days with the advent of the internet, roles will evolve again with AI. So at Microsoft, we don't really believe that AI is there to replace the human. It's there to augment and help what they can do. We have so much AI capabilities, whether it's in vision, whether it's in speech, language, just in those 3 areas alone. I'm ignoring the other capability. In the legal industry, you've got the ability now to use AI to do text analytics, to look through all the statute and case law to make it easier. There still needs to be a paralegal team in there to kind of curate that, but AI is speeding that up, right? From a vision capability, visual checks on manufacturing chipboards, right, can now be done by cameras, yeah? And if you go, we have a video at Microsoft where there's red tomatoes falling through into the bin and non-red tomatoes being kicked out. at such a speed that that level of automation can't be done. But that doesn't replace a human, because the human who would have done that now focuses on a different part of that process, right? So AI's biggest impact is automation, automation, automation. That's what it's going to do.